Alrighty then, without further delay, and it's on my iPhone because I don't even know where my camera's at right now. Let's take a look at this BV 4850N. It is an N baler, as in net wrap. Now, we just finished baling 100 bales with it yesterday. I'm changing the oil in the tractor, so I just have brought it in. I haven't cleaned it up. You can see what it does, where the hay sticks, how the dust settles in here, you name it. Let's go over it. Forgive this, I had issues with this tube yesterday. I think the end swole on me and it wasn't wrapping very good. So I'll get this out of here so it's not polluting the way, and we'll throw that in the garbage eventually. Anyway, let's look. Slide this one back, I guess. Chains. This probably has closer to 200 bales on it since I've cleaned it up last. See the hay sticking to it, ain't too bad. It's definitely not a fire hazard. Yeah, so we've got the chain down to the header. Sorry, there's a mess down in here. But was over this morning at Aspen Grove and checked out their 7080 from New Holland, and all right, I don't know if you can see down in there. Sorry, right there. No, there. Yeah, one drive chain down to the header, and that's it. Then there's so that chain is right in here. That circulates the stuffer, and the chain drive for the header is on the other side. Basically, it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6 grease zerks on this side, plus the 6 that are on and conveniently located on this bracket right here. You can see it, there's 6 with caps on them still. Net wrap storage is in underneath this hood. These hoods are poly and they're well built. I racked a rock off with one of these off my lawnmower, actually, at about, it was a good sized stone, about half the size of your fist, and it did it no harm, like absolutely no harm. Just bounced straight off, never even chipped the paint or anything. This is the hydraulic tension for your belt tension. And it runs back here and it adjusts on these rams. Well, right in underneath here, sorry, this ram. Anyway, I'll shine some light on the pickup, because that'll give you a better idea what it looks like in underneath there. Like I've been saying, guys, this is the toughest pickup, I swear, in the industry. It's got a lockout for the gate if you have to get in underneath it to clear a jam or whatever. And like I said, this is as raw as it gets. I have not cleaned this baler off yet. 2 grease zerks there amongst the 12 that are on this side. It's got functional light package on the back, although it does not have lights per se anywhere on the baler. It'd be nice to have one up underneath that hood, but honest to God, that'd be the only complaint I have of this baler right now. Spring-loaded kicker works good. I think I've only touched 2 bales in the about 850 bales that I've put through this baler so far. Convenient storage for the short crop kit. Big meat. There's big tires on this baler. They're wide and they're fat. 19s, 1945 17s. Haven't had an issue with them yet. They've just been awesome. Let's lift up this side. Spring assist. Gonna hit the door. Oh, a little bit of straw falling there, hey. And here we go. Here's the main drive chain. And I mean, I got smaller hands, but you can see one of them links is wider than my finger, and they're 2 inches long. It's as heavy a chain as there is. And honestly, it's quality chain, because there's not even a mark on these links, eh? Not even a mark. Main drive chain drives the front roller, bottom roller, top roller, and then off of that drives the down to the pickup, or the stuffer, which in turn drives down into the header inside here, the pickup header itself. Again, 6 additional grease zerks on this side, and then the 6 here. This is the computer box. The one thing that differs from this baler to the Heston baler is that the Heston baler, the power is fed to this box and then back to the computer in the tractor, the monitor. Whereas the Heston runs the other way. You power the monitor, and then it powers back to here. Yeah, like I said, guys, look at these sprockets. They're heavy. Everything in here is heavy. And I had guys from another company try to sell me a baler, and they told me that this was way too complicated, this baler. Way too complicated. I gotta tell you guys, it is not. It's as easy to maintain as the Heston. It's as easy to maintain, or easier to maintain, less chains than the 7080. And this isn't to knock a 7080 New Holland. This isn't to knock any other baler. This is just to show you what we have here with this baler. The PTO shaft is a CV style. I'm not a big fan of the guarding that they put on. It doesn't offer you big enough holes to drop the lock and lube type grease zerks in, or a grease gun head. Sorry, I'll grab this light and I'll shine some light on this pickup. So I don't know if you guys can see in there. I hope you can. You've got standard pickup, and just like I keep telling you, it is the toughest pickup going out there. I have put this baler, and I am not ashamed to say it, nor am I proud to say it, but I have put it through hell. We baled pea straw with it from last August. This spring we baled wheat straw. We've baled weeds for guys just to get them off the field. We have baled, we've baled everything, including hay with it. And it's just a monster. You can see in some of my videos what it'll take in. My favorite thing is to watch this here spin. When you know you got that spinning, you got, you know, a big swath going into it, big windrow going into it. What I do like is that all of these stuffer teeth are they're sequential, I guess you'd call it, and they just run. There's always something stuffing hay into there. And yes, it's got a fairly deep throat back in there. I'm hoping you can make that out. And it'll take just about anything you can throw at it. Now I do have to climb in there and clean a bit of stuff out. The bands are tough. Those are poly bands back there, steel in the front. And those poly bands are tough. I've yet to break one of them. I should maybe look it over before I say that. It's got an auger here in the corner for stuff and windrows, and it does pick up. I might yet put a set of gathering wheels on it, just because I like to drop my hay as wide as I can coming out of the 8312, and it's just a touch too wide for this pickup. Now I've since narrowed it up for some hay that we're doing right now, and I'll leave it narrow for the next couple of jobs that we have. But yeah, this thing picks everything up as clean as it can. It does have a slip clutch in the pickup head, and like I say, in the past I've ratcheted that thing quite a few times, and it's done absolutely zero damage to it. You just back up, and she'll just slowly pick herself back up again. The net wrap on this baler it's given me fits in the past, just because the crop was so short it wouldn't grab anything. But as far as, one man putting it in, all of those things, it's pretty simple. I got the oil out of the tractor now, or I'd show you how it all works. Well, shoot, I shouldn't have done that. Anyway, the system that they have here is just, I don't know, in my opinion, it's second to none. This here, we'll go to the other side and take a look. The operations manual that comes with it, it's easy to understand. The monitor is easy. Basically, to change the net wrap out, you would tell the computer to open this cylinder up, which is a brake cylinder for the net wrap. You open that up, and as this swings away, then there's this latch here. Simply lift that latch and pull the shaft out that the bale sits on, the bale of net wrap. And then it's just a matter of pulling this here little pin, sliding that collar off. It's got a stabilizing bushing in the middle. Slide your old net wrap off, put the new net wrap on, and then it just, well, I know you can't see in there, so it's pointless to show you. But basically, it's down around the feed spool and back up into the clamp, and away you go. And you just have to put it on the one side. I have never had to clean any of this out. I've never had to adjust anything. It's been good since day one. We did have an issue with that metering wheel that's sitting right there not reading accurate, and it was just a matter of getting out of the tractor and figuring out exactly how many rolls it was putting on, and then figure out how much we had to shorten it by to make it right. So yeah, guys, maybe one complaint I have about the design of the machine is that, like all other balers, it's got that slope up top that does collect material. It would have been nice if that had been maybe part of this hood and gone all the way up. But yeah, this I welcome anybody to come and take this thing and bale some bales with it. If you're in Central Alberta and you're looking at a new baler, and I do not work for Kubota, I'm not affiliated with Kubota. I've run Case balers, I've run New Holland balers, I've run Heston balers, I've run Deere balers. This is the most user-friendly baler that I've ever come across. And I'm not saying that to justify my purchase. I'm just being honest with you. This is tough. This is a tough baler. There's lots of adjustment in this pickup, as you can see. The staggered holes. You can fine-tune this thing right to a T. I like these wheels. They work great. They work great. They hold that pickup up, and I'd like to see somebody come out. I know we're baling not ideal conditions, and for us, I'd like to see somebody come out maybe with a split pickup with bogey wheels in the center or carrier wheels in the center that would allow that pickup to operate two independent sides. Now I know that's ridiculous and tough to just tough to engineer, but I think that'd be a great addition to any baler that's out there. I know you guys that are baling hay in cropland, you don't have that issue. You're not fighting molehills. You're not fighting rocks like we are here. And I'm not saying that for pity. It's the business here, and we accept it when we get into it, right? So, but it would be nice to see a split pickup, and yeah, that'd be pretty cool, I think. But anyway, that's 14 minutes. Whoo, dog. That's a lot of talking. Anybody that's interested, anybody has any questions about this baler, feel free, leave a comment. I'll get back to you as quick as I can. This baler is heavy. It's 8,100 pounds dry, I believe. And you can run this baler wide open, as hard as she'll go on an 85 PTO horsepower tractor, as I did this spring to start out with. So it doesn't take a lot of snort to run this baler. And I mean, when I say wide open, I mean run this baler as hard as you want to go. As fast as you can go, 85 horsepower is all you need to run this baler. We do have it on 140 horse, but that's because we needed the front wheel assist. So yeah, we love it. We'd definitely buy another one. The first 850 bales, there's been no stretching the belts. There's been no issues with chains, no issues with sprockets, no issues with bearings. We are religious in greasing. We are religious in oil and chains. I kind of agree with One Lonely Farmer saying that chains shouldn't be oiled, but at the same time, they came oiled, so we got to keep going that way. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this. Sorry it's in the shop, it's dark. But yeah, ask any questions you have, and I'll go over whatever I can for you. Hope everybody's having a great day.